Untitled Fishing and Gear. Jim Smith here, and I've been getting some requests about the kind of equipment that we're using out here catfishing. And we catfish out here on Lake Moultrie. That's part of the Santee Cooper system. And I just wanted to go over, kind of what we're using, to catch catfish. We're going to go through the whole boat, detailed front to back. And as you can see, we're actually fishing right now. So we'll get started at the front of the boat. So first thing is a Minn Kota power drive, and I upgraded it to the iPilot system, and that was basically changing this head on the top of it. And that was a simple thing to do. If you have a power drive Minn Kota, and if it's the one with the foot pedal that's kind of the electric foot pedal, you can change it out. The next thing, you got a couple rod holders up front, and these are the rod holders that we started with when we first started fishing, when we got the boat. They're Canon, they're plastic, they're adjustable, and they're pretty tough. We've used them before. We've caught big catfish using them. The next thing I'll say on the boat, since we're heading back that way, is to be the top. The top was a very good investment. You can fish in the rain, helps in the heat, and it wasn't hard at all to put on, but I'm going to show you a mistake I made. When I first put the top on, I put it too far to the back, and the problem was when you stand up to catfish, you got a top over your head, a top in your way. So you can see these extra screws right here on each side. That's where I moved it. That's where it originally was. So I moved it forward, and that helped it tremendously. Okay, so the next thing, we go on back that we upgraded or changed, is the fish finder. It came with smaller rants that come with the boats. This is the Elite TI2 9-inch screen. It is a touch screen, and we upgraded it with the Navionics Lake Card, and that's made all the difference on us catching fish. We're able to stay right on that channel wall, run a line, find points of interruption. It's really made a huge difference. So next thing on the list, I added these lights right here, and I added a switch, and these point right back to the rod holders, and that way we're fishing in the evening, we're fishing at night, it just lights all that up real good. Another thing I did, I added another battery, and that's going to run your fish finder and your lights, and any other accessories I want to run, I would connect it to that. Okay, now get to the business end, the back of the boat. So we tried a couple of different rod holders. We had some spider lock rod holders, weren't really happy with them, so we changed them out to these Monster rod holders right here. And you get this base from Monster rod holder, and then you get the size rod holder that you want. This is I think the 45-30 or something, and then I got it with the extra long stem on it, and they really work well. They really work well. These do have two different directional threads. So all the ones I got were right-hand thread. So what you'll have on this side, if a fish pulls back the other way, it wants to unthread it. So the simple fix for that is just to take your adjustment nut. Simple fix is you take your adjustment nut and you just move it right to the bottom. Now it's turning against that nut, and it won't come off. I guess last on the list is the actual rods, the reels, and the line we're using. So what we're using as far as rod and reels, they're Penn Warfare 30 line level line counter. So they do have a line counter on them, and I like it for drift fishing. You can let it out so many feet, whatever you kind of like, and then you can kind of set that however you want it. Next thing up is the line. a slime line 60-pound mono, and we were using Berkeley Big Game. And immediately when I opened this stuff, it is so smooth, it is so slick, the line. And I notice it doesn't get that, to pull some out, it doesn't get that heavy curl like a lot of lines do from being on the reel. And it's just a lot smoother when you're reeling in a fish. And as far as the rods, they're B&M Silver Cat Elite. And they've been pretty good. They've been good rods. But I gotta be honest with you, I ordered them because they're red and they match my boat, so don't hate me. Okay, I looked at a couple of reviews on them. A Dieter Melhorn review popped up. I actually messaged Dieter on Facebook and said, hey, what do you think about the rods? I see you got some. He said, they're great rods, you'll love them, just buy them. So I bought them and he matched my boat, so it was a win-win. And they've been really good rods. I think the last thing is going to be the way the kind of the drift sinkers we're using. They're Bloodline drift sinkers, and they have some flotation up here. This is a 3-ounce drift sinker, and I guess they'll kind of just snake through like this with that flotation. And they work well. They work really good. We've lost a few, and that's with any drift sinker. There's not a perfect drift sinker out there. We've lost a few. The corks, they're just these little cheap corks we pick up from Walmart. I don't even know the brand of them. I don't have the packaging. I think it's like $2 for 2, something like that. And I like them because they clip on the line, and if I run a heavier bait, I can always clip on 2 of them. And the hook is just an eagle claw hook. That's all it is. Just an old cheapo hook. It's a circle hook, and it's a 6/0, and that's normally what we run, is just a 6/0 hook. And we've caught the biggest in this boat right at 70 pounds, 69-pound catfish on that 6/0 hook. So that's pretty much it, you know, front to back. It's nothing, you know, out the way. It's not like we got some mystery, you know, gadget or something. The main tool that puts us on fish is that Navionics card and that Lowrance. That's the main thing. So if you're going to make an upgrade on your boat to help you find catfish, get that Navionics card. It really helps a lot. So that's the end of